The topic is feminism striving for equality? The topic is feminism striving for equality? Now, this is a very enigmatic topic. It's very difficult to grasp its essence. It has two mysterious words. Okay, we have one more participant, Shivani, with us. Welcome again, Shivani. We are just about to start the topic. Are you able to hear me? Shivani, you there?
Yes, Sayed, you are audible. And yes, thanks for welcoming me. Yes, you can go ahead.
Yeah. So we are just about to start the discussion. The topic, if you might not, if I may say it once again, the topic is feminism striving for equality.
Yes,
Now,
yes,
the
yes.
mysterious part of the topic is it has two words. One is feminism, and the other thing is equality. Now, these two words may mean different to different individuals. So, what we are going to do is share our opinion about what they feel about these two words, that is feminism, and how does equality fit into this definition. So, I will let the forum be open to all of you. So, maybe we can go ahead in the alphabetic order, starting from Arshi, and then we will have Abdul and then Akshay, and then Shivani, we will come to you. So, Arshi, the podium is yours. You may begin.
So feminism, I think if we go by the basic definition, it just basically means women should be given equal opportunities and stuff with as men. But in the modern days, they use this concept is really used to exploit. It's really exploited around. So what I really mean to say is that feminism as a concept does strive for equality, but the toxic feminists that we have nowadays, they are just exploiting.
Can you throw some more light about? You said feminism means striving for equality between genders. Okay. Please tell us more. Do you think that equality means identicality, or you have some other understanding of equality? And you use a word called toxic feminism. Please let us know what is toxic feminism.
Toxic feminism is basically like it's really observable around us, like a girl randomly slapping a guy and just or we all know that kind of stuff. And they just say in the name of feminism that uh, we are not to blame. Like the girls, they just claim we are not to blame. It's not our fault because we are the weaker section. When in reality, feminism strives to be equal, but women just play the victim most of the time. The toxic feminism. I'm talking about the toxic feminism. And about equality, I will just say if at a competition level, I'm not exposed to other uh, areas, so I'm just talking about competition. Like, mm, hello.
I just ask you just to make your understanding a bit more clear to the other guests. Please tell us, do you think that men and women are equal, or do you think that men and women are identical?
And now here if we say equal, equal in what terms? You need to elaborate that first.
Okay, as you said, equal means they are equal in terms of intellect, maybe emotional understanding, like that.
Look, intellect doesn't have to do anything with gender. Emotional intelligence doesn't have to do anything with gender. A boy can be, you can say, very shy or kind of emotional, while a girl could be just stone-hearted type. You can just say, like, it's all personality. It does not depend on the gender. It depends on your upbringing. So those two concepts are like very foreign. You cannot just mix them in.
Okay, so as we understand it, you stand with the proposition that is feminists strive for equality. You are standing with the proposition, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Akshay, for your sharing your opinion. Now we will go to Akshay and let us hear what he has to say. Akshay, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, over to
Uh,
you.
yes, I think feminism strives for equality, like between genders. Uh, the goal of feminism is to like achieve a gender equality by advocating for women's right and stereotypes that limit women's freedoms and opportunities. But like as I said about the term equality, I, something like sometimes I think that men and women like they are not like we are not getting the equality. Like
Okay, go on. You just
we
go
can't
on.
like my word is that we can't create a equitable society.
Okay, you mean that creating an equitable society is not possible.
Yeah,
Okay,
because see when sometimes happen it's like many if a girl like see if you are going on the road and something happens with a girl, then all people will just surround the girl and will ask that what happened and what happened to that girl. But if the boy if the same case happened with the boy, like if he fails on the road or by with a bike accident, then everyone will blame the boy only. So in
okay,
that situation I don't think like uh, we are living in a equitable society, because people are supporting in that way people are supporting girls, and in the other type some all the
okay. You
people are
think
blaming the boy.
okay? So do you think that people support the girl or people are actually prejudiced towards the girl because they think that woman is weak and she needs support? Is it because of that or because of some other reason?
Yeah, I don't know like what the reason exactly, but I've seen in the most of the times that whenever an accident happens on the road, the all fault will be the of the boys, because I exactly don't know what is the reason, but everyone will support the girls only because they will just take care of her, and but nobody will care about the boy.
Okay, so this is the way you think that society is not considering both genders equal in such situations
Yeah,
or difficulties. Society involuntarily favors one particular gender, right? That like in case of in this case, you said
yeah,
that people favor the females, right? And I I think I would like to know your opinion that if our judiciary is also biased towards girls in case any such case of between man and woman comes to them. Is it so?
can you just repeat?
I am saying that as you said that our society, general public, is biased towards in favor of women in case there is any controversy between man and woman. So often we hear that whenever a case between husband and wife or in general a man and woman goes to a judiciary, the judiciary in general favors the girl. Is it so?
Yeah, I can say that most of the judiciary favors to the women only.
Okay. Good. Okay, that is one point. But anyway, what is your take? What is your opinion about the proposition or the today's topic? Uh, does humanism strive towards equality, or is it striving for getting going ahead of manism, or getting living? They are considering man as enemy. What
No,
is your opinion?
like I'm not saying that. Like I'm not saying that man is an enemy. But see, whenever sometimes it also happened that whenever there is a problem, of, then all the people will come for the help. I'm not saying only that it happens with the woman only. For man also, some people help if in some situation. Like I'm not saying
Okay.
that man is an enemy.
That is okay. The point is, what is your take? What is your opinion about today's topic? Those people who identify themselves as feminists, are they striving for equality, or they striving for something more than equality? Please make your stand clear.
Yeah, think yeah, feminists are like striving for equality.
They are striving for equality. Okay, but sometimes their goal keeps changing, right? Or
Yeah,
maybe their goal does not change, but because of general understanding of people, uh, man is left behind. That we can say.
yeah. That one
Okay,
say.
okay, so that is something new you have shared with us. Now we will move to the next participant. That is Abdul. Okay, Abdul, you are able to hear me? Abdul, you
Yes,
there?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
So now it is your turn. Over to you. You may please share your opinion about the today's topic.
Okay. And I think I support the proposition that feminism strive for equality as long as it strive for the equality of genders. It tells us about the as long as it asks about the equality of all the genders. Like if we are providing equal rights to a woman to
Abdul, you there? Please send a text message to me if you are there and you are not able to communicate. Raise your hand.
yes, yes, hello.
Yeah, I am able to hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I am asking that I support the proposition that feminism strike for equality as long as it asks about the it tells us about the equality of genders. But like if we're providing equal opportunities to females in the society, then uh, of course equality of genders should be there. But you are asking that if they are identical or they are equal, they are not identical because like biologically if you see them biologically men and women are not identical, but they are equal. Like they should have same respect in the society, they should be paid equal to their male counterparts, like and they should have the right to make decisions about their life, about their body. But all the things that feminist and feminism strive for, that they are not having equal rights and they are not having equal pay to their male counterparts. That's why there is also feminism.
Okay, Abdul, thank you for your opinion. One of the key points that you raised is right over their body. Now, one of the demands that feminists make in the pretext of right over their body is right to abortion. Right? They should have, because they say that an unborn child is an extension of his, or it is an extension of her body, and what to do with that unborn child should also be her prerogative. That is one of their demands. So, what is your take over this? Abdul, over to you.
I think if a woman want to have abortion, then it should be the decision of both the her male counterpart and the woman itself. And there are there's also laws in the country and in the world that support abortion. Like if it is in the first to 1 to 2 months, then you can have abortion.
Okay. So you mean to say that if suppose a feminist says that it is my child and I should have the authority to decide what to do with it, and if I want to keep it living, I should have a right to decide that. So you are saying that no, you should also involve her male counterpart also, whether to kill that child or not. Is it your take?
It, they both will decide, and when I ask about their decision to about their body, then I mean that they have the right to choose whom they want to marry and what they want to do in their life, etc. Like they are being sexualized na, in every society, in every country, in our developing countries also, the rape cases, etc. I focus on these like rape cases, etc. In that manner, they have the right to protect their body and the right to have to make decisions about their body.
Okay. So just to make summarize your opinion, what is your final take on the proposition? That is, do feminists strive for equality, or is it something else they have as hidden agenda?
Yes, I support the proposition that feminism strive for equality as long as it asks for the equality of genders, of both the genders.
Okay, we are saying that feminists strive for equality of both genders. So you agree with the proposition?
I think they strive for equality, but most feminists and more not most, but some feminists want use this term of feminism to make advantage to themselves. Like if someone asking about feminism and going to media, then every media channel, every YouTube outlet will give coverage to her. So to make advantage to their self, they raise points, some points that are not accepted by the society, some illegal and some non-ethical points they raise in the society. So it's not about that you ask the whole idea of feminism that it do not strive for equality. It strive for equality, and many organizations in the world are working on it. So I think it's strive for equality.
All right, Abdul. Thank you for sharing your opinion. And now we will go to our next participant, that is Shivani. Shivani, you may start your discussion with a little bit of your introduction. You may tell us about where you are from and if you are preparing for any exam, and then you can share your opinion about the today's topic.
Yes, Sayed. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. And yeah, am I audible? Hello.
Yes, you are audible. Go ahead, please.
Yes. Okay. So very good evening, everyone. My name is Shivani, and I'm from Indore, MP. And currently, I'm pursuing BTech in computer science. So yeah, as I'm joining this debate session for the first time. So yeah, Sayed, I would like to know if there are any specific rules and regulations for addressing opinions.
You have already heard opinion of the participants.
Uh, okay, so it's great. So yeah, I'll move ahead. So I'll be speaking in the favor of the topic. So yes, feminism does strives for equality. So, talking in historical context, so as we all know, throughout history, women have faced systemic discrimination and they all had limited opportunities in various spheres of life. So, feminism aims to rectify these inequalities and create a more equitable society. So, yes, feminism as a movement has emerged with a goal of addressing gender inequality and advocating for equal rights and opportunities for all genders. So I don't see a valid reason to oppose the idea that feminism strives for equality when its core objective is to advocate equal rights and opportunities for all genders. So yeah, that's all from my side.
That is a great opinion, Shivani. Thank you for sharing that with us. Now, just to help you to elaborate your point a little bit
Uh,
more. The
yeah.
problem that yeah, just helping you to make yourself more a bit more clear. The problem that feminism is facing in the Western countries is that they
Mm-hmm.
are demanding not just the equality of opportunities, they are demanding equality at the ends. That is, they are saying that they are looking at some side aspect. They are saying that there is a pay gap
Okay. Yes.
between the salaries that are drawn by men and are drawn by women. Now, even though in the Western countries there is equal pay for equal
Mm-hmm.
work, whether it be
Mm-hmm.
by male or whether it be by female. But by the statistics, they understand that women itself are given less salaries. I mean, overall,
Mm-hmm.
throughout the country, women draw less salaries and men draw less salaries. And because of this, they are saying that there has to be equality at the ends, not just at the equality at the opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
So that is one point that they make. Another controversial point that they make is about something called my body, my choice. And
Yes.
most controversial point in that is the right to have abortion, irrespective of her partner's demand. And this is facing the most critical opposition from the pro-lifers. Means those who support life and and they vote against abortion itself. So these are one or two controversial points, and we would love to know your opinion on this.
Yeah. So we all know that women have been always marginalized in the workforce, so they face wage gaps and like occupational segregation and also limited access to leadership positions. So feminism seeks to challenge these disparities by advocating for fair pay, equal opportunities at the workplace, and promote workplace policies actually that promote gender equalities. And also coming to the my body my choice. So uh, I think that women should have the right to make choice on their body, because as she's gonna have the baby, so all the implications that will happen during pregnancy, she's the one who's gonna face them. So I think she should have the right body and to make decisions on her body. So yeah, that's my point.
Okay, so you made your stand very clear from the perspective of as a feminist. Now, another question I want to ask you, and it is not related to the topic. What is your general take on the topic of abortion itself? Do you think that abortion is something critical or it should be made legal, or is abortion just not just for the sake of health of the mother, abortion just because she does not want a child? So do you think that it is critical or it should be made legal, or what is your opinion in general about it?
Yes, yes. So actually, I support pro-choice. So yeah, it should be legal, because not only there are like many problems that a woman face when she is pregnant or she is going to have a baby, like the socially, economically, or mentally. she's gonna face she gonna have too many changes socially, economically, and mentally, even physically. So yeah, that's why I support pro-choice because uh, women, you know, sometimes we all know that there are so many rape cases. So the girl gets pregnant and the boy gets, boy left her alone to suffer or whatnot. So I think in these cases, legalizing abortion is helpful for a girl or a woman. So yeah, that's what I think.
Okay. Okay. Don't you think that legalizing an abortion will be like legalizing of murder of an unborn baby? Should that be called
Uh,
murder, or do you agree with that,
no,
Anmati?
look, we all know that like abortions mainly or majorly happen before the second trimesters. So, so before second trimesters, baby doesn't gain consciousness. So we can consider that as a beginning of life when the baby gains consciousness or the fetus gain consciousness. So and look, there rarely are the cases where the mother seeks abortion after the third trimester. So that rarely happens, and even when the even mother's life's in danger when she seeks abortion in third trimester, it is not prescribed by the doctors as well. So yeah, that's what I think. And also, even if we make abortion illegal, so there are many women. There are many low income the women from low income families, so they can't seek health care. So they go for illegal abortion practices that eventually takes their life. So it's better if we legalize abortion so women can access health care, and and they can seek abortion in a good manner. So they won't put their life in danger.
All right, Shivani. You shared your opinion in a very elaborate way. Thank you for sharing such a wonderful opinion. Now, the topic
Yes.
of abortion itself is a topic in itself for some other day. Maybe
Yes, yes, yes.
we
It
will
would be
plan.
great if we. Yes,
Yeah,
you
we
can.
will plan to have a separate topic for another day, and we would definitely like to have you on that panel. Right. So anyway, so as I understand, all the participants stand with the topic, but just to have a little bit of difference of opinion, I will request all participants to say one point at least against the proposition. Why? There, for any movement, there has to be some negative points also. There cannot be everything good about any movement. So please use your imagination and come up with at least one point which might prove that feminism does not strive for equality. At least one point. Use your imagination, and the podium will be open starting from Arshi. Arshi, over to you. We are just on the verge of closing the discussion. Uh, one point at least against the proposition. Over to you, Arshi.
Yes, so as I've addressed that equality in what terms, okay? So if I'm telling you from my personal experience that I've thought about. In most of the competitions, you have to pay a price, okay, if you wish to sit in that. So in India, you need not pay a penny if you're a girl, and boys have to pay like 100 rupees. Like, how is this equality?
Correct. You're talking
How?
about ending. That's right.
Even if you get in most of the exams, you're just like, yeah, it's free because you're a girl. Like, how gender is gonna matter in exams? I
So
don't see
it is a
the
reverse
point.
discrimination. So you mean to say that it is a reverse discrimination?
Yeah, it is. If you say it in the name of feminism, it's just exploiting the rights. Like for boys, it's unfair. It's just unfair.
Okay. Very good point, Ashi. Very good point. So, okay, now over to you, Akshay. One point against the proposition, please.
Well, yeah, I agreed with the RC. But from my side, I will say that, like I have previously said about the equality, like we don't get the equality.
Okay,
So
go on.
yeah, yeah, like I previously also said that not men and women both will not get equality. Like we can't create the equitable society as I said previously.
So last time you made a point that the society itself is biased towards female in case any controversy happens between a man and a woman.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
This is something.
Actually, the society will only like listen to the girl or whatever the things happened with her. And what about the boys? Like,
Yeah, and something one thing in particular about this is, as we are seeing in the Western society, the kind of privilege that women are protected. Women are protected in traditional society. That is a privilege that women enjoy in traditional society. Now, as they progress towards a more of a feminist society, women themselves lose this privilege, isn't it? Now, one person is standing up and opening a door for a lady or leaving his seat for a lady may be considered chivalry in a traditional society, but in the Western societies where more and more feminist is in vogue, this kind of chivalry is uh, is no more to be seen, and that is one privilege that women will be losing. Okay, anyway, Akshay, you agree with me, or what is your take?
yeah, actually, I agreed with you. But yeah, and my final words are like same that uh, can in final words I can only say that it's not possible to create a equitable society.
Okay, okay, right. Thank you, Akshay, for sharing your opinion. Now we'll move to the next participant, Abdul. Abdul, over to you. Can you please express at least one point against the proposition, please?
Against the proposition, I think feminism doesn't strive for equality if it's not working to give rights to females who have been raped, and if it do not speaks about having equal pays and respect. Because if you are asking about that they are getting privilege, then there are thousands of women that have been raped that do not have equal rights in the society, especially in our developing countries. Like in Western society, they might have some laws, strict laws that protect women, but in our society, in our subcontinent, for example, they do not get equal rights, and they have been forcefully married and beaten in their houses and been raped, been killed. So if the motion of feminism is not working for their rights, for if they are not speaking about their rights, then feminism don't strive for equality.
Abdul, please give us one example of what kind of rights of rape victims you are talking about. Please elaborate one or two sentences more about what is your
Like
take about what kind of rights of rape victims you are talking about.
rape victims, I am talking about rape victims. Like if woman who have been raped go to the court, then in most cases the court and the society forces the woman, and you can say the court and the society forces the woman that don't go to the court, that it should disrespect your family, and it should be disrespectful for your society, for your family, you don't get married, and etc. So instead of providing justice to her, and instead of protecting her, the victim has been blamed that and asked that you don't go to the court and don't do have any case against them.
Okay, understood. You are saying that the victim herself feels shame in lodging a complaint that she has been a victim of assault, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, because the society and the some
Yeah,
ethical and
society
some
puts the
moral
burden of shame
values
on the
that
victim.
yes, yes, yes. they are not supporting them.
Right. Great point. Great point. Answer. Right. Over to you, Shivan. With you, we will be winding up. So over to you. One point against the proposition, please.
Yeah. So I would like to say that there are always some abusers of power and privilege. So in the case of feminism, we also have some pseudo feminists. So who appropriate and misinterpret the feminist ideas and languages for their personal gain and to promote superficial ideas, that do not align with the core principles of feminism. So yeah, there are always some abusers of power, like not many females who abuse their rights and put false allegations of rape cases. So it's not good for like men. So yeah, even like there are many false rape cases, but we don't accuse someone of rape before doing a detailed investigation. So nowadays, false rape cases are easily identifiable. So yeah, that's my
Correct,
point.
correct. This is also one of the great points that professionals of criminal justice say that even before you lodge a complaint against someone, you have to do the preliminary investigation. But as of today, in India, much before you even do the preliminary investigation of the scene of crime, you make an FIR against that person, and as a result of it, even if he is rendered guilt free after say 6 months or 1 year, but his life is spoiled because the
Yeah,
stigma remains.
yeah,
Right? Great point, Shivan. Okay, so I think we have moved towards the end of the discussion. We had some very wonderful points raised by all the participants. And on that note, on behalf of the Heatic app, I will thank all the participants and wish all of you a great night. Thank you once again.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.